E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. It's about 10:15 on the 2nd of April, 2019, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Now we're taking a look at a 2-day swing, but we've also included the gap zone. And typically, we're going to think of this as our support zone down here. Certainly in days when we get big ranges, we know though that's possible to get these type swings. And because we've got a 2-day swing, we want to be considering the first 2 boxes at the top. So what I'm going to do is just change this to show the 3-box system that we're working from on a smaller scale. So with the 3-box system now, we're most concerned step by step with these 3 boxes. It does not make any sense whatsoever other than to be aware of them, where yesterday's lows are and the middles and all this back here until you can break one level and get to the next. Why worry about it? That's wasted energy. You're not thinking about anything other than these ranges are being traded. If we take out the high, we know that we've got another box above it. And we're going to use about the same interval size. So support box right now is this 61. And the 65.25 is the immediate support. And the resistance box up here from 69.5 to 73.75. And then theoretically, if this box gets abandoned and we're holding above it, and we're into this red zone, and we know that that's our next resistance on a breakout. That's the resistance target. You know, this is currently the fighting range, and we know this is our support box. And that's what I call the 3-box system. Yes. So I'm trying to explain this to you in a manner that makes sense, because the numbers will change, but the format, the style of trading, the process of it won't. That will be able to be duplicated over and over, no matter what the numbers are. So it's these relationships that are important. And the widget will stay with us with strange exceptions like this, where I modify it and print it, to take the manual numbers and put it in, because the true range is only showing from here. I may be able to key that back time-wise to get that number to show without me having to do it manually. That's probably not a bad idea to explore. That is a key support right there. We're going to keep an eye on that. That's a doji bar. Doesn't look like much, but that's an important idea. And if we never took out the high and we came backwards, 61 would be first. And then this area, obviously this 58 to 56.75 would be next. So for now, this is our fighting box, yellow circle, sorry. And this is our support box, and this is our resistance just above. And this is something my mind can get around. We can, once we do that setup, we can manipulate this information any way we want, including putting it on like a 5-minute chart. At 71, gap. Seems to be a key idea right now. And obviously the 66. So right now there's a little rotation going on. So after you run up so many stairs like we did yesterday with that big differential, basically the market's out of breath saying, hold on, let me catch my breath and then we'll continue. And you can see that today, 10-point range so far, just about. And yesterday, 34 points if you count the gap. And so that differential says, okay, I stole some of your range today. Sorry. But I need a break. I did a lot of work yesterday and I'm taking a nap. So that's the way I look at these types of relationships, because you can't expect this to just keep pounding up like it did yesterday. An oxygen debt right now, you ran up a bunch of stairs and now you're saying, okay, give me a break. I'll pick it back up. And so typically this is the type of day where the early longs who think we're going to break out and keep on running get caught, and then the late shorts who think, all right, we're going to plunge. And it's a range type trade. Nowhere near the kind of a pace that we had yesterday. And our buy zones, we said earlier, typically your better buy zone. This was our open, by the way. Right? So if you take a look at our best buy zones, they're down here. And best odds for a sell zone. And we know that they're not always going to hold forever. But until they break, we know these are our best resistance. And we know that this is the best support to be trying to buy. Better odds buying down here than up here. And we know that the middle, where we will spend approximately 40% of the time, is between this 68 and 70 and a quarter. Just the way it works. So 66 has been tested and rejected, right? That prior level that we said was resistance that we wanted to see get tested, got above it yesterday, and now we're holding above it. So as long as we hold above this 66, we're range trading to trying to find continuation. And this is morning after trend day. These are valid morning after trend day buys with no thought that they'll take out the high. Just with the idea of scalping along with yesterday's trend. And I suggested probably 2 a day this morning, and so far that's been right. This is a great chart, this 30-minute chart. We looked at that, remember? We looked at that earlier. Said that's going to be probably our key idea today, because it was that breakout. And so as not to confuse you, that breakout I'm referring to was on a very large level. And that was this prior high in here. Hope that helps you put things into perspective, especially traders like Ron who just joined us.